Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome back. This is the next box that was requested by a couple of users, Fate Reforged. And an interesting box. I'm looking forward to diving in. Hopefully we have an Ugin. If it's foil, even better. Anyway, so there is another card I do want from this, which is well, I think it's in this box. I think it's Sarkhan the Unbroken, which is an ideal card, but I'm quite frank, I doubt I'm ever going to get it. So anyway, let's get to the box and we'll carry on from there. So there we go. I like how they make sealed product sealed to make sure that you definitely can't get in. Right, let's open the box. Ooh, chaff. Let's get rid of that. Right. Sorry, I like to do the undignified way of doing it. Right, that is my common collector, as I like to now refer to it. So, now, Ugin. Ugin for an Ugin. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Let's see what our first pack holds. I'll do the uncommons and the rares, as I normally do. Unfortunately, we have my lovely wife is not joining us this time, so let's see what we get. Alright. Fruit of the Tree is the first one, Enchant Aura. Channel Harm. And a Cloud Form, another enchantment. And our rare is Arc Bond. It is 2 colourless and a red. Instant. Choose target creature. Ooh, sorry, hang on, let me get that in view. Choose target creature. Whenever that creature is dealt damage this turn, it deals that much damage to each other creature and each player. Comes in very handy for your big bombs. And we got a Tranquil Cove as a land. And oh, we got a foil. Land, and the foil was a foil rare nonetheless of Shu Yun, the Silent Tempest. Legendary creature, human monk prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 2 red or 2 white or a combination of both. If you do, target creature gains double strike at the end of turn. I have seen this guy used in commander decks and still very good. And an insert card, which is garbage. Second pack. Who's on the front of this pack? Another Ugin! I think they're all in the car, all be Ugin. Right. Right. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, yes. Thank you. A staple, another card that's going straight into my Modern Goblin deck. Thank you very much, Goblin Boom Cake. Hungering Yeti. Light Form. And our rare is Shaman of the Great Hunt. Oh, hang on. There we go. Get some light on him. Shaman of the Great Hunt. Sorry about that. So, creature, Orc Shaman. Haste, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to the player, put a 1/1 counter on it. It's 3 colours and a red for 4/2. Ferocious. For 2 colourless and 2 green or 2 blue, depending on which one you want. Draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Now, I don't know how many control decks would actually run red, but splashing red, you know, it could come in handy. Bloodfill Caves. And, ooh, Formless Nurturing is the foil. Sorcery, manifest top card and put a 1/1 counter on. Okay, and Spirit Token. Ugin again! If all these packs are Ugin and I don't pull an Ugin, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. Oh, there we go. Alright. Sage's Reverie, Pilgrim of Fires, Battlefront Krushok, and our rare is Mardu Strike Leader. I have seen this guy used quite a lot. So he's 2 and a black for Human Warrior Creature. Whenever Mardu Strike Leader attacks, put a 2/1 black Warrior Creature token onto the battlefield, and you can cast him for a dash, which is 3 and a black. So, general overall, quite a useful card. And Tranquil Cove is the land, and we have a Spirit. No foil that time. Oh, here we go. I have no idea who that is. Just shows my lack of magical knowledge. I have no idea who that is. Probably a Planeswalker, or let's see, well, hang on. In Fate Reforged, doesn't, I think Narset becomes a Planeswalker, if I remember right off the top of my head. So it might be her, I don't know. Right. Sure Shot. Ugin's Construct. Shifting Loyalties, and our rare, ladies and gentlemen, is Shamanic Revelation. So 3 and 2 green sorcery. Draw a card for each creature you control. Ferocious, you gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Well, that comes in very handy. Possibly a good modern card rather than a limited staple, but yeah, definitely useful. Windshear Crack. And another Spirit Token. So that's some of our 3 Spirit Tokens. Maybe there is something this box is trying to tell me with 3 Spirit Tokens so far. I gotta think of some good music maybe to start playing in the background of these videos. Hey, let's see, what do we get? Right. So, first uncommon, Grave Strength. Ruthless Instinct. Ooh, Ruthless Instinct. Choose one. Okay, that's very interesting. Maragan River Prowler. And another Shaman of the Great Hunt as the Mythic. Sorry, it is Mythic, not rare. Oh, so I missed that. Yes, I did. Sorry, so this is our second Mythic, which is another Shaman of the Great Hunt. Another Windshear Crag, and a Manifest. Which will go handy to my Morph deck. I do have a Morph deck that I have built. I am thinking of taking it apart though, because I have come up with several decks since opening all these booster boxes. As you can imagine, the amount of stuff. Oh, yes! Going straight into my dragon deck. Thank you. Right. Hewed Stone Retainers. That's an artifact creature golem. A Marang River Prowler again. A Pyrotechnics. Ooh, that could come in quite handy actually. Alright, okay, Pyrotechnics. And a Whisperwood Elemental is our rare. Sorry, another mythic. So hang on, I found 3 mythics at the bottom of the box. Is this prove? Hang on, this could be the box that proves the rule that all mythics sinks to the bottom. Wow, okay, so put that there. Windshear Crag and another Manifest card. Okay, so that's 3 mythics I found so far. So, which is quite amazing actually, let's be honest. So, on law of averages, I'm meant to get another 2, sort of, if that. You're meant to get 3 to 5 mythics in a box apparently. Oh, and another Whisper of the Wild, thank you! Oh, there we go. Cash Defenders, Hungering Yeti again, and Rite of Undoing. And our rare is Ujitai, Soul of Winter, legendary creature dragon. He casts for a 5, a plain, and a blue. And let's see, what do we get? Flying Vigilance. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, tap and target non-land permanent, and upon controls that permanent does not untap during its next. It's basically every time it attacks, it does the same as casting Frost Links from the M15 set. So it's quite good actually. You know, especially you can take like their big guns out of play. Bloodfell Caves and Foil Land, ladies and gentlemen. And a Manifest token. I just realised I've been putting all the land I've been getting into the foil pile, which is oh so useful. Let's see. An orc on the front. Alright, where we go? Alright. Bloodfire Enforcers. Range of Qual Sisma. Battle Brawler. And a Flame Rush Rider as our rare. That is a 4 colourless and a red. It's a human warrior creature. Whenever Flame Rush Rider attacks, put a token onto the battlefield tapped and attacking that copy. Hang on. Whenever Flame Rush Rider attacks, put a token onto the battlefield tapped and attacking that a copy of another target attacking creature. Exile the token at the end of the combat. Alright. Okay, and you can cast it for a 2 and a 2 red for a dash. So, right, so hang on. So basically, you attack with this and you attack with, I don't know, lightning breaker regent. So that's 4/4. So you attack with this and attack with that. So you get a copy of a lightning break regent, which, if it does die, it'll deal, or it gets cast a spell on, it gets 3 damage. Ooh, actually, that's comes in quite useful for a combo deck. Okay, alright, that's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would be good or not. I mean, the human warrior aspect is quite good, especially if you're going to play human warrior. But the problem is that the normal warrior decks are white and black. So yeah, that's quite good. Bloodfell Caves and a monk. So that'd be interesting. I don't know. I've not really seen it played before, so I don't know. But then again, I'm coming to the party late, as we all know. I'm not an old Magic player. I'm quite a new one. Right. Right. Quasari High Priest. Lotus Eye Mystics. Mind Scour Dragon. And Crucible of the Dragon Spirit. As our rare. So it's a land. You tap it for 1 colourless. You pay 1 mana and tap it, put a storage counter on on Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. If you then tap it, remove X storage counters from the Crucible and add X mana in any combination of colours of your mana pool, spending this mana only to cast a dragon spells or activate dragon ability of dragons. So yes, going straight into my dragon deck. Very useful. Wooded Foothill. Ooh. Whoa! Oh my god! We have a fetch land. Hang on, have I passed on any other fetch lands that I've been stupid enough to be not looking for? Tranquil Cove, Bloodfell Caves, Tranquil Cove, Miscar Crag. No. Sorry, whoa! Welcome to my first fetch lands. Wooded Foothills, pay 1 life, sacrifice it. Yep. Sacrifice or using your life to go and get either a forest or a mountain. You're very useful and very staple. In fact, yes, you are going in the rare pile. You don't even go into the land pile. And a crabby. And a insert card. Wow. Sweet. I didn't... Actually, I thought fetch lands were in the Khans blocks rather than the things there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. So, a couple more of them, and I don't know what the price of them are at the moment, but yeah. That might actually start paying for the box. Right. Arishin Warbeast. Hero's Blade. Wandering Champion. And Colligan, Storm's Fury, another legendary creature, dragon. So he's one of the other 5 dragons. He casts for 3 black and red. Flying, whenever a dragon you control attacks, whenever a dragon you control attacks, so including him, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn, and you can cast him for a dash, which is the same as his casting cost. So in other words, if you know you got some spare mana and you want to do a combat trick first, he'll work very well, and then you can cast him normally, the next turn. Scoured Barrens is our land, and a black token warrior creature. Over. Right. I wonder if we get any more fetch lands out. I'm very interested to see if we do. Right. Ooh, Goblin Hillcut. Alright, okay. Sorry. Getting distracted by my modern deck. Right. Frostwalker. Dragon Rage. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of that one. Destructor Dragon. I do like it, especially if we're getting rid of enchantments and stuff. Crux of Fate. Ooh, what's this? Crux of Fate. So this is our rare. It's 3 and 2 black. Sorcery. Choose one. Destroy all dragon creatures. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. Oh dear lord. Wow. Okay. Well, that's obviously Ugin versus Nicobolus on the art, which is quite stunning actually. But anyway, getting beyond that. Destroy all dragon creatures or non-dragon creatures. So basically, this is an amazing board wipe. So this is great in Commander, Modern. In fact, that's great in everything at the moment. Wow. That's going to be good. Okay, alright. Blossoming Sands, Spirit Token. Okay, alright, wow. Wow, that Crux of Fate is good, man. It's only 5 mana. So, hang on, so that's even good in Standard now, because you can get rid of all Eldrazi as well now. Destroy. So, alright, so hang on, so any destroy triggers, so what? Omanath, Locus of Rage. We'll get some benefits from that, but yeah, that's pretty sweet. Right. Vault Breaker. Renowned Weaponsmith. Light Form. Mob Rule. Ah, sweet. This is a good card. So it's 4 mana and 2 red. It's sorcery. You choose one. You either gain control all creatures with power 4 or greater until the end of turn, untap them and they gain haste, or you gain control of all creatures of power 3 or less. So basically, this is actually quite a staple for Commander. I've seen it used several times in lots of red decks, as well as used in various other especially I saw it did get used a couple of Friday Night Magics ago. And yeah, he took control of all the Eldrazi and all the Scions, and it was rather annoying. But yeah, still a good card. Scour Barons again, and a foil Frostwalker. Wow, fantastic. Yeah, and a Spirit Token. Sorry, I would sound more excited about the Frostwalker, but nah. I think I've got quite a few of them already, and I'm not a blue player. I don't like blue players, and after being smashed by them several times, so that's me. Anyway, I don't want to get my bitterness across in the video. Right, okay, so, Wandering Champion. Diplomacy of the Wastes. Timur Sabertooth. And our rare is Supplement Form. So it is 4 colourless and 2 blue. Instant. Return target creature to his own land. You put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of the creature. Oh wow, okay. So that's quite handy. So this is basically, well, how would you call this? This is Clutch in the current standard format. So, you know, Clutch Occurrence and Battle for Zendikar, which is only 1 blue. You can cast it for Awaken for, you know, I think it's, if I remember right, it's 4 colourless and 2 blue, which is the same as this. I mean, this card will do it, and all it does is, so this is casting Awakening, but you get a copy of the creature you send them back, so, you know, if you send them back a big old Eldrazi or whatnot, that's quite useful. Right, Dismal Blackwater is the land, and Monk. Okay. So, we are getting through this slowly but surely. Right. I keep seeing lots of goblin cards. I think the pack's trying to speak to me. Right, Reality Shift. Mardu Shadowspear. Jeskai Barricade. And our rare is Shamanic Revelation yet again. Dismal Blackwater is the land, and we got a Warrior Token. Okay. F-card. I say we don't need to talk about cards we've already discussed. So yeah, my wife is currently looking at building her own deck now after I let her decide to have a try with my dragon deck. She's now looking through my pile of gathering cards to see if she can find anything she wants to do. She hasn't got a theme yet, but you know, she's getting there. So, Frostwalker, Friendly Fire, Noxious Dragon, and our rare is Archfiend of Depravity. Cast for 3 and 2 black. Creature, demon, flying. At the beginning of each of the opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls and then sacrifices the rest. Okay, so... and it's a 5/4. Alright, okay, so benefit with this card is your opponent's always going to have at least 1 creature, if not 2, that they always have on the field, and they go from there. But yeah, that's quite good still. And a Tranquil Court is the land. But yeah, no, so they're always going to have at least 2 creatures on the board. And so if you, for example, if I was playing my dragon deck, I would obviously choose the dragon. I do have a lot of ramp cards and other cards that allow me to get dragons out faster, and I would sacrifice them in a heartbeat to keep a dragon out on the board. Especially if it's one of the dragons that gives me extra mana. Right. Ooh. Shockmore Dragon. See, speak about dragons and I get dragons. Shockmore Dragon. Honour's Reward. And another Goblin Boom Keg. Oh, you see, Fate Reforged is repaying me for thinking of going down the Goblin route. And, oh, right, our rare. Alicia, who smiles at death. Oh, well, that's an interesting title. Right, she casts for 2 colours and a red. She's a legendary creature, human warrior. She has first strike. Whenever Alicia, who smiles at death, attacks, you may pay 2 white or 2 black or a combination of both. If you do, return target creature with card. Return target creature card with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Ooh. Alright, okay. So, alright, in a very low powered deck, yeah, that quite works. It's just the colour combo. I mean, you're talking red with white and black. Yeah. Red with black, yeah, red with white. Yeah, okay. It's alright card. Dismal Blackwater and Spirit Token. So, nearly halfway through. That's interesting. Got some interesting pulls so far. No more mythics yet, but so far I'm not actually expecting any more. Now that we've had quite lightning shrieker. Now that we've had quite a few, right? Lotus Eye Mystics, Shifting Loyalties, Break Through the Line, and Isova Dragonclaw, another legendary creature. So 2 colours and a green. Human warrior, trample. At the beginning of your combat of your turn, you may pay 1 2 blue or 1 2 red or 1 combination of either. If you do, gain control of target creature and opponent controls with power less than you've also Dragonclaw's power till the end of turn. Untap that creature and it gains haste, and she's a 4/2. So she can actually take over some dragons as well, which is quite handy actually. Yeah. That's pretty good, and once you start getting counters on it, yeah, that's good. Bloodfell Caves, and the Manifest card. Okay. Right. Getting quite a few legendary creatures in this box, I have to admit. I mean, I was thinking of building a commander deck, and this is just giving me more options now, and I've already thought about what I want to do. Right. Right, Fascination, Asban Kingguard, Wardscale Dragon, and Rally the Ancestors. Okay, this is pay X and 2 white, instant. Return each creature card with convert mana cost X or X on your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile those creatures at the beginning of your next upkeep. Exile Rally of the Ancestors. This is actually still used in quite a few modern decks I have seen, as well as standards and, well, standard and everything else. You know, it is a big rally card, especially for the current allied standard decks I have seen. You know, the fact is you lose allied creatures and suddenly you get your board stay out and you bring them all back. You know, you can do a lot of damage with that thing. Jungle Hollow and a Manifest. So yeah, as some of you all know, because I did do the post, I think it was yesterday morning, or no, say yesterday evening. Boosters by post, the ones I do my unboxing for. have said they're going to send me a prize for my Christmas giveaway that I asked them about. Sorry, Break Free Line, Channel Harm, Sib Diggers, Mud Draggers, and a Jeskai Infiltrator. So he's 2 colours and a blue. Can't be blocked so long as you control no other creatures. So if he's the first one out, you know, he can't be blocked. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile it and the top card of your library in the face down pile. Shuffle that pile, then manifest those cards. So yeah, quite a good card. You know, the fact is the exiles card. Thornwood Falls. Right. Yeah, so sorry, where was I? Yeah, so they've sent me I am getting a giveaway to give away, which is I get to give away a 1 whole mystery box to 1 lucky person. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking of doing a something magic theme related because I do magic, but of course you can get a Pokemon mystery crate from it as well. So we'll see where we go, but you know, we can have some fun with this. I think, you know, the fact is that they're a great company and they're willing to give things away, you know, which is just fantastic, you know, in this modern day and age. Right, other stance. Quasi High Priest. Yeah. Neutralizing Blast. And Mythic. Brutal Horde Chief. 3 and a black for a 3/3. He's an Orc Warrior. Whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And you can pay 3 and 2 red, 2 white, or a combination of either. Creatures your opponent controls as blocks if able, and you choose how those creatures block. Wow, that thing is quite nasty and awesome at the same time. I quite like that. I really do, actually, you know. In terms of a black deck, the fact is that whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life. So the fact is that, you know, if you've got a lot of little insignificant creatures, you can gain a load of life off that, which is quite handy. And Rugged Highlands. And a foil Mardu Scout. Shiny, shiny. Manifest. Wow. Okay. So that's 4 mythics. Okay. I have to say, 10 me battle damage did win me 1 Friday Night Magic once, and that's why I have a special place in that card. Oh, Whisper of the Wild. Oh, you're going straight into the deck. Right. Fallbreaker. Mistfire Adept. Hewitt Stone Retainers and another Jeskai Infiltrator. Tranquil Cove. And insert. So, well, we're halfway through the pack now. Sorry, halfway through the pack, I mean box. Alright. Dragon Rage, Renown Weaponsmith, Jeskai Barricade, and ooh! Tazigur the Gold Fang. 5 colourless and a black, a legendary creature, human charm, and Delve. Each card you delve, so each card you exile from your graveyard whilst casting a spell pays for 1. And you can cast, and he has an ability which casts for 2 colourless, 2 green and 2 blue. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, then return a non-land card an opponent. No, sorry. Return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. I have seen that he's quite popular, and I don't know how to play him, but it's not really my colour sort of set. But I have seen him played quite a lot, so I assume he's quite popular for the ability. I mean, the fact is, obviously, you're making your opponent choose choices, so if you give them multiple choices, they're going to make a mistake eventually. Alright. Sorry, I'm just skipping past all the uncommons. This is not just Sudden Reclamation, Mardu War Reaper, Orc Sure Shot. Mastery of the Unseen. Right, I have seen this played against me and I hate it. It's for 1 colourless and a white. It's an enchantment. Whenever the player you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. If you pay 3 and a white, manifest the top card of your library and put it into the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. So it helps you actually do the ability in gaining life. It is very sweet. Rinskar Crag and a foil Tranquil Cove. In the wrong colour choices that I don't play. I say I have it. Unfortunately, I've been played against Mule. I have played against Mule decks and have a bit of a hate for blue because they do not let you play what you want. But that's just me. Well, I know it's not just me because I have friends who are wanting to get into this hobby just to purely play blue because they know how annoyed people get off it. Oh, hang on. So we got Pyrotechnics, Sibslick Muck Draggers, Fruit of the First Tree, and our other mythics. This is the 5th one, I think, off the top of my head. Ghastly Conscription. This is 5 colours and 2 black. It's a sorcery. Exile all creature cards from the target player's graveyard in face down pile. Shuffle that pile, then manifest those cards. That is horrific, especially if you've put some really nasty creatures into the graveyard. Okay. Bloodfell Caves. And an insert card. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about 10 up. 10. Oh, right. Come on. Quick. Cloudform. Merciless Executioner. Shockmaw Dragon. Soulflare. 4 colourless and 2 black. Creature Demon. You can delve for him. If a creature card with flying was exiled with Soulflare's delve ability, Soulflare has flying. If the same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. So basically, if you delve and the creatures have any sort of abilities, he gets it put onto him, which is awful. Dismal Blackwater, Spirit Token. Pilgrim of Fires, Winds of Quasi-Mai, Mardu War Reaper, Mardu Strike Leader again. So a rare, Scoured Barons, insert. Just realised my camera is on time now, so I'm on a time frame. So hopefully I can get through these last creatures, and hopefully I don't have anything awesome that I get stuck on. Bloodfire Enforcers, Great Strength, Azabam Beastmaster, Wild Call, X and 2 green. Sorcery, manifest the top cards of your library and put X+1/+1 counters on top. Scoured Barons and inserts. Can't have any more mythics. Can't have any more mythics. Battle Brawler, Sage's Reverie, Team of Sabertooth, Dagamata the Adamant. 3 colourless and no plain legendary creature, human warrior vigilance. He has enters the battle with 4/1/1 counters. You can pay 1 colourless, 2 green, 2 black, or a combination of both to move a 1/1 counter onto a second target creature. Saltwater Cliffs. Ruthless Instincts, Dark Deal, Honours and Reward, Sage Eye Avengers, 4 colours, 2 blue, it's a Jin Monk, Prowess. Whenever it attacks, you may return target creatures on its hand with power less than equal to Sage Eye Avengers power, which is a 4/5. Does come in handy. I do run, my current blue deck is a Jin deck, and it is quite useful. So, Batch Powers are over and out there. I'll do a part 2 of this one. So, anyway, thanks guys. See you in part 2.
I'm walking down an empty road and I don't know where it's leading to. My heart is beating faster and I'm searching.